Morning, everyone. I know it's been a while since I've hopped on here, but I figured I'd hop on and say hi. I need to do better at coming on here a little bit more often. So today is Thursday. It happens to be a shot day. I'm going to do my Arcalyst. So it's a powder that is refrigerated, and then I have to use sterile water and mix it. I have to actually do it myself. So now I need to go get the syringes and everything else. I'll show you what the setup is, and you guys get to see what I have to do every week. So I got everything ready to go. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I have my alcohol wipes. I've taken all of the stuff off. I've got that, the syringes. I have the big needles. I've got gauze, that, and the small needle I inject with. And then on my gloves, as I'm doing stuff, my container to dump everything into. So I have to literally put everything in here. So there we go. And then here is these bottles. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have to do. So here we go. Putting my gloves on. I'd washed my hands before doing everything as well. Here we go. Okay, so I popped the caps. Stick those in there, that's what they said. I'm gonna go ahead and get my alcohol wipes. So I put one on each, bringing you guys along for the ride. So I need to use the big needle, and then I put it in there, so like that. So just sharing with you guys sort of what it's like as I'm having to do my Arcalyst. But I will say, oh my goodness, I am feeling so much better. Like, people are making comments that they feel that so I've gone ahead and I've cleaned that. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull air. And then we go like this, and we put it in. And then we inject the air into the bottle. And now I've got to pull this out. Get the air bubble out. And sometimes, if it fails, I'll just push it back in again if I can't do it. And then there we go. Look at that. We've got the air bubble done. Then we're gonna do that to the Arcalyst bottle. And then what we'll do is we'll just put it in. Okay. Whoop. And then it just slides down in. Look at that. I don't even have to do anything. It's just, the needle just goes in and it's done. I don't know what I did with the cap. Anyways, there we go. And now we do this for a minute. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute. So I mix all of this. I gotta make sure that it's all of the powder stuff is done. So you do this for a minute. So once we're done with that, we can dump that in the thing too. Still doing our minute. And I don't know what I did with that cap. Oh well. I usually try to put the cap in there, but it's not a big deal. It's there. I must have put it inside. Oh well. So we do this, and then if there's still powder on here, which there is, you just keep doing it. So you let it sit for a little bit, and then if you have to, you do a little bit more, and then let it sit again. So and it's already gonna go off, right? But it still has some there, so we'll need to do it. So bringing you guys along as we do this. I'll let it sit for just a little bit, and then I can redo it again. Sometimes just having it help sit is a little bit, so. So I'm gonna get the next one ready. So I go there, and this is where we're gonna use the big needle to pull it out, right? So the big needle is gonna be used to do it, and then I inject using the small needle. Okay, there's still stuff there, so let's trying to get the you gotta make sure that that's okay. Slowly getting there. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're gonna let it sit for a minute. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute. There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and open up this. We've gotta put it on the Arcalyst bottle. And now we just wait. We let it sit, do its thing. We use an alcohol wipe to clean the belly, and I got my bandage and stuff ready to go, and my gauze. I appreciate you guys coming along for this. This is what I have to do to get ready. It takes a little bit, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time as you're having to shake it to make sure all the powder in there gets diluted. So, okay, guess what? It's done. So now what we do is we check and make sure it looks clear. No floaty things in there. And it's see-through. Look at that. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do that. We need to put some air in here. We're gonna go 2/3, 2, 2 and 3. Oh, I found the little thing. There we go, look at that. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug that in. We put the air in, and then I have a little itty bitty lip. And then here we go. We gotta get enough, oops. Needle's not quite in enough or out enough because there's very little liquid in here. So I have to, oops, yeah. Here we go, boop, 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 boop. I just gotta make sure no bubbles in here. Okay, there we go. And then we twist that off, get rid of the big needle, and then we use a itty bitty needle to give the shot. There you go, look at that. That's my Arcalyst. This is my meds that have been helping me a lot. So now I'm gonna go ahead and give the shot. I won't show you guys, so don't worry. But I will come back on in a minute. All done. So then what we do is we put that into the biohazard, and I put a bandage on. Now we're good to go. Till next week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along as I had to do all of my Arcalyst stuff. It took me a little bit longer today because I had to mix it a little bit more than normal, but appreciate you guys coming along and seeing everything that has to go into all this. Now we're gonna go ahead and there we go. Look at that, all done. Until later, bye guys.